Hello and welcome to an uplifting tour. I know it's quite a long time since I've done a video like this, but finally there is it. An uplifting tour which has been taken at the A&O Hostel in Hamburg City. When it comes to the elevators at this place, they used to be quite different compared to what they are looking like nowadays because they have been modernized. They used to be quite different to each other, different manufacturers and such, but since they have been modernized by the same company, which is Tepper, they pretty much look the same. So when it comes to the elevators, are not really that interesting, but it's the story about the elevator arrangement in the building and how the elevators have changed that is interesting. Alright, let's get started with the lobby elevators. Let's take a closer look at them. To the left, there is a Lutz elevator that has been built in 1980. This one has been modernized by Tepper. And on the right, there is a 2012 built Tepper firefighter elevator. As you can see now, as these elevators have been modernized, they almost look the same, but they were quite different to each other. I don't really know about the firefighter elevator because it most likely wasn't there before. And next to these elevators, there is a staircase and a 1990 Koch passenger elevator. I don't know if this one replaced an older one, but it looks like that. Certainly this elevator has been modernized by Tepper as well, now has got a pretty much similar looking interior. This elevator arrangement is terribly inefficient because all of the elevators in this arrangement run independently. So people tend to call all three elevators at once and only enter one of them. What a great idea to design an elevator arrangement. Oh dear. Alright, let's start off with the 1990 Koch elevator, then continue with the firefighter elevator, and then with the 1980 built Lutz elevator that doesn't really look like a 1980s Lutz elevator anymore. Alright, now let's walk down the corridor to a Lutz elevator that has been built in 1961, but is now been modernized by Tepper in 2012 and looks almost exactly the same as the others. So it doesn't really look like something you expect from the 1960s for proper reason, because they replaced the original swing doors. The elevator used to have a double set of swing doors. Such a disappointment, they have been replaced. However, if you enter the cab, you might recognize something about the cab paneling, because it is actually original from 1961. That's the only thing that's still left from that time. This elevator is also often used for service purpose of this hotel. It's not just a service elevator, but they mainly use this one for service. And now for something completely different. A 1983 Lutz elevator that is for staff only. This doesn't really sound so much different, however, it has been modernized by OTIS instead of Tepper. This elevator looks a whole lot different compared to the other ones in this hotel. However, this elevator is situated behind locked doors, so you will probably never get this one to see. It looks like it could be a service elevator, but I haven't seen any service stuff using it, so I'm not sure if it is an actual service elevator. I wonder who actually writes this on. Maybe only hotel technicians? I don't know. Something that is quite worth to mention is this elevator stops in an isolated part of the building. You will see that on the ground floor, where this section of the building is completely isolated from the rest due to some passages on the left and on the right of this area. Alright, now before we go to the last elevators, let me show you an abandoned Lutz freight elevator. Looks like it used to go between the ground floor and the basement, but it can't be used anymore. That's such a disappointment. This elevator looks really nice. And now to the last elevator arrangement. This one is similar to the lobby elevator arrangement, except for one simple thing. The big 1980 Lutz elevator is just missing. So there is only a 1990 Koch elevator, you know, the passenger elevator runs in the middle of the staircase and has been modernized by Tepper, and a firefighter elevator. When it comes to the year of construction of the firefighter elevator, I don't know. Has it been built in 2012? I can't tell because some idiot ripped the label out. How wonderful. So this elevator doesn't reveal its serial number anymore, and it doesn't reveal its year of construction. So let's start with the 1990 elevator and let's go to the firefighter elevator.